Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got our, well, there's our Y, there's our X and our Z, our extruder, a couple pounds of clay, our clay bottle extruder, pretty beefy again, power screws, plungers. They give us a couple pieces of fiberglass, 2 of them, yeah. I think I did order a second one, a set of these. I only got 1, so I'm gonna have to mention that. But we have our tools here. We got our tubes. This is our Z limit switch. And yeah, so going through here, looks pretty good. Nothing too bizarre here. LDM instead of our FDM, our filament deposition molding. We have liquid deposition molding. Very cool. I'm excited. Things about it: 255 by 255 by 260 millimeters. That's cool. I can dig it. A little bigger than my other ones. Cura. I'm gonna go off script at the end when we start printing and see if I can go into use the slicer. I just kind of prefer it. We've got all our parts here, so we're just gonna go through a few things here. Check out our tools. What we got tool-wise. Probably don't need that clay. I'm gonna move that out of our way. Same with our scraper there. Let's see what we got tool-wise. Clips for the fiberglass sheet. Some zip ties, very nice. Yeah, that's a pretty beefy pneumatic fitting. So I guess this might be, would you call this hydraulics? Interesting. Oh wait, there's our second one. So maybe I did get 2. Cool. Awesome, great. Don't need to know about that. Handle for the top. Put that over there. Some Allen keys. Wrenches. Looks good. Oh, cool. That's a hex screwdriver. Okay. We got a very tiny little flathead. Cool. Some bigger bolts here. M4s, what do we have here? Some M410s, and that's M420s. Cool. Oh, cool. Spare limit switch, always handy. I guess that's for the Z. Yeah, 2-pin, cool. All right, so let's get in here. I think we got pretty much everything we need. I think they gave me an extra extruder for the bottle. Or pneumatic fitting for the bottle, second bottle. Alright, so what do we got to do here? First step, they have us taking up the ZX and putting it on top. We need the M by 10s, M4 by 10s, we need 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get those ready. 2, 4. Don't get away from me. You know, every time I do something like this, I know I should be preparing a little more. Like I could get some ice cube trays or something. It'd be handy for little stuff. These aren't too big. These are all right, so that's not too bad. All right, so I got 8 of those. So it says to mess this up. Oh, I got this backwards. I would prefer. Can you see that? Okay, that's cool. All right, that's standing on its own. It wants the screen facing me. That's cool. All right, and then what do we do here? Okay, there's that, and like that. Okay, just sits. Okay, cool. Sits on these little screws there. And just 2 on that side, 2 on the other side. So let's just stick that in there. just got that teed up. So stick that on there. There's some little screws protruding, which kind of make it allow you to rest this on there, so that's cool. Alright. You know what? I do like trying to get these started by hand first. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Tighten these down a bit more. There we go. You don't want to reef on them too much, tear the screws out or anything like that, tear the threads off, but you don't want it going away. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, I see it. I saw it. There it goes. All right. Paranoid about cross-threading. It's my little tip when screwing in is to go backwards for a bit until you feel that little click. Cool. Let's see. There we are. Z uses a belt. Oh, okay, yeah, that's for. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to get that on there at some point. Oh no, it's running inside. Okay, cool. There's your tensioner there, your X limit switch. X. Oh, there's a stop there. Cool. Alright, so that's on there. 8 screws in, 8 screws in. Next. Ah! Okay, alright, so it doesn't have any snips. So I'm gonna be right back.
These are for something else, but they will work, so I'm gonna be careful not to
cut the belt. There we go. Take that off our Y. And now our Y moves freely. Hey, we can see the screen there. A little loose on the tension, but I'm sure there's a way to tighten that up. Okay, no deal. We got our limit switch in there. Snip that, and it's free. Cool. And the next step here, we get our extruder head. Saying the top 2 go into the top 2 there. Cool. What does it want? 2. Okay, so screwed in both sides, very good. Handle for your printers on the go. Moving it too much. I have a table set up for this thing because I think it's going to be a little messy. You gotta play with the the clay. Alright, so that's in there. Looks like it's good. Where do we go next? Fiberglass board. It says before printing, cover the fiberglass board with a layer of stretch film. Cool. I'm not going to print right now. I'm going to do that later. Just going to get the mechanical side thing set up. So we're going to see how this goes. And where'd those clips go? 4 clips and the Z limit switch. So that's what we're setting up, the Z limit switch. But we need the build plate to be pretty close to what we want it to be when we start printing. So what are we going to do? Move that all the way forward. And it says in the front and the back. So that's cool.
There we go. I guess once you start printing, you can take this all off. You let it dry before you fire it in a kiln. And so having 2 build plates is going to be helpful.
It's not heated or anything, so you don't have that. Maybe those were my foot fingerprints under there. So you don't have to worry about any heating or anything. Yeah, and I can probably get fiberglass sheets later if I really want more. They say you should wrap it in cellophane to keep it so that the base doesn't crack, I guess, is what they said. That kind of makes sense. Like, it's stretchy, so as it dries, the water is removed, and the clay will contract. And if it's on a solid piece like that, yeah, you could get some cracks and the friction there. This is stretchier stuff, so it'll stretch, it'll move with the drying. Cool. Alright, we're still in mission. So we got that on there. Cool. We're gonna do the Z here. Calibrate our first layer, I guess, basically. Lower the x-axis. Okay, the gantry is that as shown. Okay, so there we go. We got our, you see that? Okay, we got, oh, battery's getting low. Alright, so we're bringing this down. I think we'll be able to get through this anyways. Bring this down here. Fine tune, almost touching the platform. Oh, that's hitting. So bring it back up there. Almost touching. So that's cool. And the bed's not calibrated yet, so that should be good. Cool. What's next here? Oh, yes. Do we have a... Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? We'll keep the time going. Is it? Yeah. It's been 18 minutes. Not bad. It's not bad. We're almost there, really. We're just putting our Z. Oh, I see. So yeah, we bring that down so it's almost touching, and we're gonna turn this machine around. So that Z. There we are. The limit switch for our Z axis. So it's gonna be on this side. Cool. So a couple screws in there again with our T-nuts. Cool. So let's turn this around. See that? I don't know if you can see. That's not bad. Okay, that's probably good enough. How do we put that in there? Okay, so it's in this outer track here. So I guess it just goes in like that. Yeah, that looks good. Let's loosen these up a little bit. I think these T-nuts are kind of neat. You loosen them up and then they go further in, and then you should be able to tighten it up. And there, they turn. And it's set. There we are. And it goes. There we are. We're going to adjust that later. Yeah, it's only on the one side. Like it's clay, so let's see that. Ah, yeah, so you didn't see anything of that. Alright. There. So, there it is there. Just installed in the track there. Limit switch hitting onto this X gantry area. Okay. Alright, what's next? What do we got here? Connection line. Okay. It wants connection lines. I'm still worried about battery life. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. There we are. Okay. Yeah, so that's in there. Here we are. You're more interested in the printer, I would assume. Alright, E1 motor line, plug in E1 motor line. So we got our motors. Okay, Z. What's this one? Oh, they're labeled E. You gotta clip some of these lines here. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's pretty well organized, which is great. We got a Z here, we got a Z over there. What do we have here? The X stop, so that would be, where to go? Where's the X? I guess it should be over here, I think. Anyways, we'll find that. It says E1, though. It wants the E1. E1, extruder 1, I guess. And so it should go around. There we are. It should only go in one way, so there you go. Yeah, plugs in nicely. And then what else we got? 2, plug in the X motor line. X. So that's our X there. Again, that bump goes to the bottom usually. There we are. I'm gonna bring this up a hair. Give me a little more room. Okay. I don't know if I got a full charge on it, but I got a better charge than I did. I kind of got a little impatient and plugged in the cables here for the motors and the drives here. If I have any little critique, it is they don't give you much slack on these. They're kind of tight, and I think, I don't know, maybe later, but they'll probably have to put a zip tie up here because, yeah, does that not go all the way off? You need it to give that slack. Oh, there's a little hole there, anyways. So, all right, let's keep going with I got that in there. I can raise and lower that later if I need to. Plugged in E1, extruder 1, X-axis stop. Oh, no, there's a X-axis stop there. It's all in this one conduit. There's your Z stop there. And plugged in the Z cables. And these ones, they don't reach anywhere else, so it's pretty easy on that one. Yeah, it's always nice to just have, only one way to do it. Next up, we got the extruder assembly. That's the bigger one around here. Yeah, so we need the piston or plunger, whatever you call it. It's got some O-rings in there. You need our big ass drive screw. Very cool. Pretty hefty on that one. Loving it. Loving that. And then there's the whole assembly here. Well, the gearbox. Alright. Can we see that? Maybe I'll drop this down again a bit. Oh, there. Might raise that up a bit too. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, all it wants is... So that just goes in here. Yeah, okay, and it has a rejection. So just go that way. I'm gonna leave that out for now because we are not quite there yet. I guess we are. Oh, okay, alright, yeah, alright, so let's plug that in there. I guess it wants to drive. I'm gonna turn this thing around. They want me to change it, make sure that I'm... Okay, where is that button? Make sure that we're on 110 or 220, depending on where in the world you are located and the kind of... yeah, handle makes that quite neat, easy. Okay, there's your SD card slot there, very nice. USB, and over here, oh, there it is. Okay, that's pretty easy, so we'll just move that over one. Yeah, so that's good. It wants us to plug it in. The moment of truth. That's pretty twist tie on that. And that just goes in the back there. Plug, oh, there it goes. Plug there. Kind of just your normal three-pronged. Yeah. There we go. Plug that in there. Alright, we're plugged in. What do we got here? Okay, we've got it switched over to 110. Got that plugged in the back. And we can turn this on. Hey, look, there's lights. Okay, cool. Make some noise. So that's on now. It wants us to insert this a little. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so it's got this channel in here, so you can't twist it in, so you have to, takes us here, tool, materials, at the bottom, extruder only. Click on the icon here to switch the control extruder only. Oh, okay, so yeah, I don't know how intuitive this is. But if it has that, can you see that? Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's this icon down there. Yeah. This icon next to the check and the off there. So that's the, okay. So that's both extruders moving together. This one is the large one, and then if you tap it again, you get that extruder. So we want it just on that one because we're gonna. Okay, all right, I'm gonna back up again because we're gonna use it to pull in the drive screw here. And there's that channel, the key, I guess you'd call it, in there. So we got that. click the E1, oh, E1 minus. Am I in there? I don't know if I'm in.
Put it in the other way. There we go. And we're back here. Oh, wait, isn't that going? Yeah, you're in. There it goes. Could probably get away with feeding it from the back, if you kept the channel in the right location. But you know what? I wouldn't. That's pretty geared down there, and I don't want to burn out this motor. Well, I might have one in the back if I needed. NEMA 23s. The other one's a NEMA 17s. And my hands are dirty for the first time. Well, assembly. Could be assembling this thing. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It wants me to go into loading the clay. Do I want to load the clay? I don't think I want to load the clay yet. I think it's messy. Where's my battery? Battery's still good. So slow. Oh my god. It's okay though. It's okay. Maybe I can look ahead a little bit. That's the plunger there. I'm gonna go a little off script, I think. I shouldn't have to take these off every single time. Which maybe I do. Beat the barrel, find a piece of material with a certain thickness. It's funny because it says the exact same thing in Chinese, so like what the fuck's a certain thickness? Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know, can we load this thing? Do we have to put this on and off every single time? It does have a beating in pretty bad. I really not want to bash in this. Magnetic fittings, are they the same? They are not all the same. This one's bigger. Yeah, that won't fit there. I think that's a replacement for that. This one here, so that fits nice. You always gotta be careful though with plastic threads because once you get it cross-thread, then you're kind of out of luck. Don't want to tighten too much. Yeah, they have it bashing in like that. I guess you don't really. Okay, there we are. We're getting close.
To the end, so we're going to stop that. Cool. Oh, and then we want our. Just throw that on there. Right. Again, plastic threads, you want to be careful. There we are. That's good. And, alright. If I'd done it the wrong way again, I'd be a little pissed. And there we are. There we are. Into the end of the shaft there. Play in there, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Do I want to... See, I don't have a file yet that I want to print. I guess it probably has one here, doesn't it? Maybe I... Do I dare? Well, didn't really want to get it printing today. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to set it all up yet. But I'm kind of curious about this thing. $8 GB. It's not terrible. Okay, so let's see if there's anything on here. I know I'm going off script now. Stop that. Cool. Go back. Back. Let's see print here. USB drive. Let's take a look in there. Nothing? Test mode 1. Okay, there we are. Bubble bowl, vector, cylinder, striped flower pot, small waste